This conference will now be recorded.
So, right, last class we started LDS programming. You have seen that there are 4 methods available in LDS programming, right? Let me open that, right? Open, right? LDS. So, there are 4 methods available in LDS programming. What are those 4 methods, right? The 4 methods are get new record. When do you use get new record? You use get new record whenever you want to initialize, create a new, which we have seen yesterday. I want to create a new contact. I will use get new record. Reload a record. Whenever you want to reload, re-rendering, refreshing, we use reload. That means after the data is saved or you made a change, I want the component to reload. Only that component to reload. Only that data loader within that, whatever you have defined the range in the right force data. If you remember yesterday I defined one data called rating outside the range. On the component display, I had an input field called as rating. But on the force data, I didn't included that rating. I just included the name, phone, and industry. Hence, any change in that industry will not be covered, will not be accepted, will not be taken care by the force data. The reload also works in that way. All the component data will be reloaded except out of coverage. So that means it is must that in the fields, you need to define the field of data that need to coverage, reload. Yesterday, we have seen save also, save function, save. Today, I will show you delete and I will leave the reload on you. One simple command to reload, right? We have seen the new record. We have seen the save. Today, I'll show you the delete and I will leave the reload on you for a homework. Use reload to refresh a component. As soon as you hit the save button in the function, the last line should be reload. After saving, let's refresh the component. Let's refresh the component called reload, right? This is what I'll be leaving it on you to go ahead. It's a one line command. That's it. One line. Right? You don't need to write any function. If you want that, a message, right? Data was reloaded successfully. Then inside that curly bracket, you have to write a program, or else it's just a single one line command, a long one line command, right? Right? Component dot find your loader, right? So let's see the program. Rupam @lt96.com. Password CRM1234 hash. CRM1234 hash. Right?
The recording.
Didn't I start? Already I started. Long back. You
Okay.
joined late.
Okay.
So I click on my setup. I click on developer console. Setup, developer console. Let's quickly review the last class code. If it there, yes, I can see all 6. Okay. 600306030303. All 03. Close, 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 right? I go to the file. I click on open lightning resources. I scroll down. I look for 0306. Sorry, 0406. Here it is. LC. I click on open. I go to the program one. I click on controller. It's a single line command. This is the line. This is the line. In between, these are all waste program. You can see that all these alert messages in the bracket. Similarly, ideally, what is the program? Now let's keep on writing the program. NOT. What is the command? The command is this, right? Where is the command? This is the single line program. Right, let me put it here. This is to save a record. LDS record saving. LDS client side script save. LDS client side script save. That's it. You don't want to pop up, don't write anything. If you just write this command on the save button, it will save the data, right? Similarly, insert is also Control C, right? So you have to remember these all. Remember this, right? Where? From where? Right? Am I deleting the right one? Yes. Delete. Right? Let me put it in a right way. Delete. Function. Right? I forgot a semicolon here. Delete. This is LDS new record initialization. LDS CSS new RECORD new record initialization. LDS new record. You can see that both look same. Till here, everything looks same. You just have an additional information here inside this. You have an additional information inside it, right? Additional information. Otherwise, it's all the same, right? There is a one more bracket here. I forgot if I'm not wrong. There should be two brackets because new record, it starts from here, it ends here, right? Remaining all inside this. This is LDS. Now, let us see today the next one called as delete function. LDS delete. Delete record or delete. LDS delete. This we will see. The last method is what? LDS refresh or re-render. Reload. This I'm giving you as a homework. HW. Simple one line command. One line only. Right? One line command. Remember this. Now let's go ahead and write a delete. Simple delete program we will write. Right? Delete. Let's do one thing. Right? Right. Okay. We want to delete a record. Right? In the delete, you need to have a reload. Reload the component or reload something else. Right? So I'm closing this all. Right? Let me see whether I need the component or not. Yep, I need this component. Okay, I'm closing. Right? File, new, lightning component. I'm creating a new component today. LC, lightning component underscore 0506 underscore EG1 underscore LDS PRO program right? Delete available for lightning record page submit and component got created. Let's do the same thing, but earlier what I've taken, let me see this. This is account. So let me copy account only. I'm copying everything. I'm copying everything. Now I will insert a button here. Yesterday's LDS class only I'm copying. Attribute is account. This is the record error I'm storing. And this is the force has a record. The force record data. Record ID. Now for delete, you need ID. Yesterday, if you remember that, for creation, I don't need ID. Yesterday, if you remember that, for creation, I don't need ID. But for deletion, you need ID. That's the reason I'm taking ID. Yesterday, when I took ID, it gave an error while initialization. So hence, I copied the same yesterday's class. 406 example 1, I'm copying it. Now here, I'm inserting a button. What is that? LIGHTNING, lightning button. Label equals to what? Delete. On click, what do you have to call? I have to call exclamation c dot delete me. Delete me has to be called. Control S. My component got created. Copy this. Go to the controller. I'll be writing the LDS. I'm not writing any server side controller that I'll pass the account ID and then they will say delete, right? No, nothing. Now let's see. Simple command. What is that? Same as yesterday's command. Same as yesterday's command. I copy this one. Save one. Control C. Control V. Component.find. Here, what is that? I have to have an Aura ID. I have to have an Aura ID. If I don't have an Aura ID, then I cannot. Because I have to find this. AURA, Aura ID. Whenever you are using LDS programming, you have to have an Aura ID. What is the Aura ID? Aura ID is nothing but anything. You will say that, what is this? I will say ACCDL. Control C. I go here. Find ACCDL. Find ACCDL. Right? Find ACCDL. Just give me a sec. Hello. Yep. Cheppandi babu ekkada unnaru? అది రోడ్ నెంబర్ 9 అక్కడ సాయంత్రం కాలనీ లోపల గుడి ఉంది అయ్యప్ప స్వామి గుడి స్ట్రైట్ అండి సార్ లెఫ్ట్ తీసుకొని ఫోర్త్ రైట్ లాస్ట్ డెడ్ ఎండ్ లో మీకు కనకదుర్గ టెంపుల్ ఉంటుంది పక్కనే రెడ్ కార్ ఉంటుంది రెడ్ కార్ హౌస్ ఓకే రైట్ కింద ఇచ్చేయండి ఓకే రైట్ కొరియర్ బాయ్ సో component.find find my LDS record, force record. Now it's not save, it is what delete record. Delete, that's the method. What is the method? Delete record is the method. Control C. The last method in LDS is delete method. Now here, right, delete method $A dot get callback function, get callback response, right? So it has to close here. Perfect. Over. Same delete command is also over. Control C. Where is delete? Here it is delete. In the save also you can use the same thing, guys. I can copy this and in the save also I can use the same thing. No issues at all. I can write a callback function. Save record will save it. Callback function will call it. See, all are same. Okay, record no. So we'll give a record only. Let's give the ID as REC. then here also it will be RAC. So that everywhere, right? This is your delete command. This is your delete command. Delete command. Now you know how to create a reload command. See the similarity. Save, same. Delete, same. Only thing that is changed here is save. Here it says delete. Everything is same. Delete. Here also $8 callback. The only thing is that we are passing an additional parameter what to save. Now reload, find by yourself. So component.find, give the aura ID of the component, delete record, $A dot, right? Get callback, not set callback, your get callback function response. But now you want to write some alert message, you have to write in this bracket. Control S. Done. Delete me works. Let's save it and put this in our account. Right? I'm just placing it, deploying it there. View all. Scrolling down. I put in my, where's my account? I put in my account. I open account. I open B5. Any account you open. Okay, initialization success. Thank you. I click on setup. I click on edit page. Edit page. Right? See, all these components are placed by us. I'm going ahead and I'm deleting this. Let me delete the earlier component. And I will put the component which I just created today. Right? 506. Drag and drop. Save. Back. You can just put a delete button, right? You can put in a component one delete button. Now is that I said delete. Looks like because I didn't write the reload. I didn't write the reload. The account got deleted actually as soon as I click on it. See, A5, B5 is not there. When you go to your recycle bin, you'll be able to find B5, right? I scroll down, I go to my recycle bin. RE, recycle bin. Here it is. And you can see that your B5 private limited got deleted. See, our delete button is working perfectly fine. Simple one line command. These are all waste actually. This is waste. You want to remove it? Why should I show the information? Remove. Right? Lightning card or remove. Right? That's it. That's it. You can see what is that? Variant. Variant equals to what? Drastic. You remember? Right? Lightning component reference. Variant equals to base, neutral. Now I'm taking variant equals to, right? Success will give you green. Lightning button. All these variant. Destructive. Variant equals to destructive. Right? So you can take variant equals to destructive. One red button will appear. Delete. Variant equals to destructive. Control S. Next time when you go to the account, you would be able to see accounts. I open Rupam Technology 2. I should be able to see a red. It will take time to refresh. Did we save the component? Yes. Right? Couple of refreshes you do, automatically there will be only one button there. See, now there is a button without a card. So it's not coming with a card. If I put a card, then I will get a white background the way you can see there. I told you these are all cards. See, these are cards. 3-card concept. This is whole 1-card account, top level. Now you see that I didn't give a card concept. A button comes called delete. You click this button automatically because I have not written the reload function, right? I have to reload to the account home page, not this component. Load, refresh what account? Now this account got deleted. Next time when I go, I will not find Rupam 2 private limited. So clear homework. Now I'm placing this command in a chatter window so that you can access this command anytime. These are called LDS command. LDS CSS scripts. LDS Lightning Data Service CSS scripts. Lightning Data Service CSS scripts. Lightning Data Service CSS scripts. You don't write any SS server side
Small.
controller. Sorry?
I have small doubt, sir.
Tell me.
That program only for delete, right?
Mhm.
That particular delete works any account.
Whichever
But we
account,
didn't.
wherever you put the
We
wherever
didn't
you
declare
put the
any.
button.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. We didn't declare any particular account, so that's why.
The reason is that I said no, Force has record ID. Force has
Okay.
record ID. Record ID. Which record you want to delete? v.record ID. Whichever account you're going in, system is automatically taking that particular record ID.
Particular
I
record ID.
double clicked where? I double clicked Rupam v5. So system
Okay.
automatically took the Rupam v5 account ID here. Got it?
The
System
same way,
automatically
save
took.
all, save button also same, like.
Save also same.
Okay. Yes,
Clear now?
got it. Yes, sir.
Right? Everyone? Anybody has
Sir,
any questions? Yes, tell me.
actually, I means I have started deploy. Means I was trying to deploy the LDS in like Flexi in Flexi
Mhm.
component in account actually, but the screen I'm not getting like you actually. Means I'm not able to see it properly. So is there any setting that we have to do initially when we are starting?
No. That should be your browser. Should be your browser.
Okay, because it's having very small size. I've not been
Right.
able to see it actually.
Should be your browser.
Okay.
So if it's small, then it's a browser. I mean, we do. There is no other.
Does it depend upon the like laptop size also? Like it's a notebook, so
You have to
maybe.
zoom in. I mean, ideally, I don't think. See, there's nothing called browser settings and everything.
Mhm.
Right. So just look around. I mean, I don't know why it's coming. It shouldn't be. It should be a browser. Try to open in a different browser, Firefox or something else, and check it out. Right. Otherwise, your screen resolution. That's what I can tell you. So now, right. So clear. LDS are, there are two approaches. One is form based. In the form based, there are 3 types of form: view form, edit form, record form. View form, edit form, record form. Right? There are 3 types of forms. Same way, we have a programming approach using force record data, writing a client side scripting. This force record data has 4 methods: new, save, delete, reload. New, save, delete, reload. We have seen all those. We have seen the 3 methods, and one method I gave you as a homework to do. It's a single line. That is the reason. Okay, didn't I copied it? Control C. Control C. Let me go ahead and put in your chatter so that these programs are available anytime. So you have a complete choice whether you want to go ahead with form-based approach or you want to go with a code-based approach, only writing a server client-side controller, or you have a complete option to write client and server without LDS. The way we can create an account without LDS, right? How? Writing a server side controller, calling that method, passing the variable to the method, and in the method we will have insert, we'll have delete. You can call them. We can do this. So these are LDS based. Clear? Next topic, dynamic component. Dynamic component. Lightning dynamic component. What is a dynamic component? Component which are create dynamically in nature, right? Component which are created, right, dynamically. In the runtime, I want to create a component. In a runtime, creating a component during a runtime is called dynamic component. Is called dynamic component. I click a button, immediately a card should be appearing. I'm not talking about hiding, enable and disable. No. You click the button, card will be visible. No. When you click a button, then a card has to be created, not created earlier with a flag or a if I'm making it visible. No. When I click a button, I want another button to be created. When I create a button, I want another button to be created. When I create a button, I want another button to be created, right? So all these, we call it under what? Dynamic components. These comes under what? Dynamic components. Creating a component in a runtime environment is called dynamic components. Is called dynamic component. What is the syntax? Those who are taking notes, take a note. Dynamic component. Creating a component during a runtime is called dynamic component. Creating a component during a runtime is called dynamic component. What do we use? We use $a.create component. Syntax is $a.create component. We have two: create component, create components. Create component will create single. Create components will create multiple. Multiple components I want to create. I want to create a button. I want to create a card. I want to create a button. I want to create an input field. Then we use dynamic components. We use what? Dynamic components. Components. Whenever you want to create more than one component, we use components. Array of a component. Components. Whenever you want to create a single component, it's create component. Remember that this, right, the method supports both synchronous and asynchronous component creation, right? Write down the syntax. Syntax $a.create component. String type of the component that you want to create. String type of the component that you want to create. String type of the component that you want to create. Comma, object attribute. Object attribute. Object attribute. Comma, function callback. Object attribute, comma, function callback. Right? Remember that, right? So what are the things I have? I have type, attribute, callback. Callback again has three: component, status, error message. Callback again has three parameters. Callback again has three parameters. What are those? Component, status, error message. Component, status, error message. Component is the one where the component is created. Status whether the component creation was success or not. Error message if there is any error while creating the component, any type of error it's received. So dynamic component, dynamic component, dynamic component. Right? Now let's do this practically and then you'll understand. Right? What is a component creation I'm talking about? Close. File, new, right? New, lightning component. Underscore example2 dynamic. Right? Why I'm clicking here? Okay. Dynamic. Dynamic. Dynamic component. Dynamic component. What dynamic component I'll create? Dynamic component button. I'm creating a component called as dynamic component button. Submit. Close. Let me open. Keep on watching dynamic component. Now, right? Okay. So, lightning button. Label equals to, right? Create another button. Create another button. On click. What is this? Exclamation. What is that? C dot, right? Create me. Whenever you click this button, automatically another button will be created. Where that button will be placed, right? So I'm just giving a label, or just writing a text. This will create clicking the above button will create another button dynamically as below. Right? Paragraph. P tag. I'm giving a P tag. I'm giving a P tag. Control X. Somebody's again calling me. Why I'm getting this call? Wait, just give me a sec, guys. Hello. చెప్పాను కదా కింద ఇచ్చేయండి రైట్ థ్యాంక్స్ అబ్బా బాబు నేను మీటింగ్ లో ఉన్నాను ఓకే రైట్ సో రైట్ now where the component will be placed, wherever you want to place the component, v dot body where is, did I define any attribute called body? No, I didn't. This is a default attribute. V dot body is a default attribute for any component, right? This can be field. V dot body is an attribute. You can see that, right? What I have just one button. Whenever I click on this V dot body will be converted to what? A button. This V dot body can be converted to a card. This V dot body can be converted to something else. Input field. Currently see that in my component there is only one button. Control S. Now whenever you click on it, I want another button to be created. The button is not there on the page, but I want to create dynamically. I want to create dynamically. Right? I want to create dynamically. Clear? So now what is that? $A dot, what was that syntax I told you? $A dot create component, $A dot create component, $A dot create component, create component, create component what? Create component, $A dot create component, right? I will say that, what do you want to create? I want to create a lightning button, right? If you see the structure, string type, type of component to create, example lightning button. So the first element inside this is what? Type. What do you want to create? I'm breaking it, the bracket, like this. The first one, what is the first element? First is, I want to create lightning button. Lightning, lightning button, right? Comma, it has 3. What is the second one? Second one is attribute. Attribute, object attribute. Button has a label, button has a variant, right? Attribute is more than 1. Whenever it's more than 1, insert a curly bracket. This is the attribute. Third one, what is the third one? Third one, comma, what is the third one? Function. If you see the structure, the third one is function. First one is type, second one is attribute, third one is function. So that's the reason I'm writing a function. Function. I'm writing a function. Inside the function, there are 3 attributes again. I'm making the structure for you first. This is right inside the function att1, att2, att3. What are those 3? Component. Inside the function I have component, status, error message. Create component has 3: type, attribute, callback. It's a function. On the callback again I have 3: component, status, error message. First one is component, right? Whichever the component that I'm creating. Next status, next error message. This is how my structure says: comp, status, error message, comp, status, error message. Second one is attribute. Second one is attribute. Third one is function, right? Function. Okay. Let me put in this way. So total how many? 1, 2, 3. Lightning button. Lightning button has what? Lightning button has label, right? I will say label. It's in a label, always in a JSON format. Label. Label, what do you want to give? I will say, right? HELO, hello. Label. Then I have variant. Variant. We just took it, right? Variant equals to destructive. Let's take the same thing again. Let's come here. Variant. It has to be in a what? JSON format. It has to be in a what? JSON format. Variant equals to destructive. Label equals to hello. On click, I want a button, but when somebody click on that button, it should say hi, how are you? On click, what do you want to call? I want to call right here, right? Okay, I want to call CMP. If you are saying CMP or component, your wish. CMP component dot component dot get reference. You have to use this get reference. Get reference what? Refer to where? I have to say c dot call me, create me, call me. That means comma, I have to say call me, call me. Second one, because you say CMP, so you have to say CMP here. If you have used component keyword here, you can use component here. Same, it has to match. Is it for helper? No. Is it for event? No. It's only for component. Whenever somebody clicks on that button, I want a message to be displayed. Alert. Right. First of all, this button is created dynamically. There is no button called hello in the page. Right. Alert. Hello. Hello. This button is created in runtime. This button is created in runtime. Right. So what I just did, I want to create a lightning button. These are the attributes of lightning button. Second, over. Third, right? Third, this is important. Function. Because whatever this you created, you have to pass it to this v.body. That what the program will be writing here. Right? Now, I'm breaking it. This bracket again. The function bracket I'm breaking. This is where I'll write the program in the function. What I will say if, right, already status is there. So I will say if what? If status is equals to success. Now let's see. Go back. Status will give you what? These are the following statuses. Success, incomplete, error. Success means component can be created fully. Incomplete means button will come, label will not be there. Button will come, label will be there, color will not be there. Button will come, label will be there, color will be there, but when you click, nothing will happen. Incomplete, half. Error. System is not able to create that component. So I'm saying only when it's success, whenever you think that yes, I can create this button, whenever system thinks yes, in the runtime environment I can create this button, then only display the button on the page. That's what I'm telling you. If it's success, then where? What is that? Body. Where? You can take anything, you can take v there. Where body equals to what? Component. Because I said CMP here, so don't say component, say CMP only. If you are writing component here, then it will be component dot get. Component dot get what? Right? Component dot get CMP dot get, because I have used CMP here keyword. So that's the reason CMP dot get. CMP dot get what? V dot body. Oh, V dot body. This is the attribute. V dot body. Get that first. First bring it. Now I will set the body. In this, I will push. Next command. Body. In this variable. If you are confused with the name, then I will say B1, body 1. Or body 1 dot push. Push what? Right? Push what? Body dot push what? Right? Body dot push what? One minute. We are making confusion everywhere. Right? Right? Okay. there's a little confusion. It's getting created between comp. Let me do one thing. Let me change component everywhere. Comp, 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 component dot. Body dot push what? Whenever you're writing, what is this function? First one, CMP. Go and see the definition. CMP. What is a CMP? The component that was created. Component that was created. What component I'm creating? What component I'm creating? I'm creating a button. I'm creating a button. I will say new button. I'm giving a name to this called new button. New button. Right? Component dot get v dot body push what? Now I'm saying push. Push what? Body dot push new button. This new button, push it to the body. Whatever this new button you are creating, I'm giving a name that I'm pushing to the body. Right? Body one is nothing but body. And then what I will say component dot set everywhere, because on the top I have used CMP component. So component dot, don't use CMP, just go with component dot set. Component dot set. Component dot set what? Right? I have to set this v dot body. V dot body with body one. I'm setting it to body one. Set it to body one. That's it. I'm setting it to body one. Over. My component creation is over. Control S. Oh, there's a problem.
Sure. Line
Yep,
number
that-
9 PMP is there. That
line
also you have to.
line number
Line number
9. I have 9996789. I
component.
have used comp. Yep. Component dot. Control S. What happened? Parsing. Right? On click. What
Comma,
happened?
line number 9.
Line
number
number
8.
9. No, here it is a comma missing. That's perfect. After this, there is nothing, right? Because this is how we give. Last one, JSON, I told you. Control S. Now no error. I forgot the comma here in the JSON. I gave a semicolon here. I am not supposed to give this. Over. Control S. Now let's see. File, new, Lightning application, LA. Submit. Close. C colon. I will say extends. Force SLDS. It's LC. LC. Control S. Click on preview. Now you see the output. In the form, I have only one button called create another button. It's not that there is another button which I'm hiding with or if. No. As soon as I click on create button, system will create a button called hello. Whenever I click the button called hello, I get a message. Hello, this is button created in runtime. This button is actually not there in the component itself, right? This button is not there in the component. If you go to the component, where is the hello button? There is no button called hello. These are all text. I can remove it. These are all text. I can remove it. On the component, you see that there is no button called hello. But in the runtime environment, whenever I click this button, another button comes. When I click that button, now you can do anything. You can submit event, you can create event, you can pass a event. One button giving rise to another button, right? Dynamically. See, this is called dynamic component. A button component was created dynamically. 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 Understood? Dynamic component concept? Yes. See, in Lightning, there are so many things.
Sir,
Yes, Rupam.
Right.
One
yeah,
query, Rupam.
hello,
If I am
hello button. Yeah,
if
you
I am
can.
creating Rupam this data table, then again I have to create the structure, and for structure
Yes.
I'll have for
Yes.
structure
Full
where
structure
I'll
you have to create.
so that init function, that initialization where I'll do handler.
Right. You can write an aura handler in this component. You can initialize it on the load, or you can do it on the button also. Last time we did it on the button. You remember that creation of column, we did it in the button. When you click the button, the column gets created. Right. For example, the last event, the application event, I didn't took initialization to create a structure. I took it in the in the button itself, creating the structure, right? And go ahead and running the SQL query, pulling the data, passing it to the structure, displaying the data. Whenever you create an account, search an account, automatically the respective contact has to be created, respective opportunities has to be displayed. Did we load that in the init? No. So it's your wish whether you want to load it on the wait, or whenever you click this button, I want. Now you can write if you want to write a data table, create a structure here. When you click on it, a structure will be created. It is equal to a new function now. This is to create a button. When that button is clicked, on click, call me. Here is the call me. On click, call me. Here is the call me.
Okay, got it.
Right. I can. It's like an individual function. I can write anything here. Right. I have just written a hello. You can now go ahead and trigger. You can fire an event. You can register an aura, and you can fire with this. Right. Clear?
Clear. Thank you.
Anything else, guys?
Sir, hello button created by the create another button, right?
Create
The
another
same
button, right?
way, the same way hello button can create one more button.
Yes. One more button. Obviously, the whole thing create. Ding, Control C. Right. Control V. Right. This can be called inside another. Now what will happen? Because same body will change. That is what we will discuss tomorrow. Array of this. The second one I'll define. I want that the second button to remain and the third button to come. But currently what will happen? There is only one body. As soon as you click on hello, hello will change to buy. Hello will change to buy button. Right. I'm going to this. So as soon as you click on hello button, immediately create a buy button. Buy. Buy we will call bye bye. Write a function bye bye here now. That will create another button again. You can go in a loop like anything. Right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Bye.
With one button can create multiple buttons.
Yes, that's called create components. That's what we'll discuss. I told you there are two things. Create component, create components. Right? That is the second one. Right? So I have just used create component. The next one is $a.create components. At a time, I want to create 2 buttons, 3 buttons. I want button with a field. I want a button with a card with a field. I can.
So
Yes.
once the dynamic button is created,
No,
can
sir,
we
in
change the
single body, 2 buttons I'm talking about.
In single body, 2
2
buttons.
buttons.
No.
Yes.
No. You see, what do you mean by single body, 2 buttons? One, this is a placeholder. In this placeholder, how can you create? You have to have 2 placeholders. No.
Okay.
You have to declare array of placeholders, which I'll do it tomorrow. Wait, right? Don't see. First, understand this. multiple. From boy I want to create a girl, from girl I want to create a boy. All these things we'll see as we go advanced. Now basic, did you understood basic? If I tell you right now to create, right, input label dynamically, will you be able to create or not? That's the question. Don't get into now from a input can I create one, but output, from output can I create a table, right? I know that you're very aggressive, but go slowly. First of all, did you understood how to dynamically create the, what is a dynamic creation? How do I dynamically create something? How do I dynamically create something? Yes. Control S, somebody asks component to component. Create will give hello will give by. See that? You click by I didn't wrote a function. See, one after one, by is empty. In the by I can write a message, bye. So one component can create another component can create another component. So dynamically, yes. So first component is creating. Yes, tell me.
Sorry. So can we change only the attribute dynamically? Like once we create a dynamic component, let's say button hello, can we change the attribute alone, like hello to by within the same component, or we have to create a new component?
If you want to change this, right, attribute, right, these are fixed attributes. These are fixed attributes. That means they are not, if you want to change this, then declare, right? You can, in the place of this, you can start declaring what, right? You want to change the label, right? That's what you want to say, from hello to by. Then what you have to do, exclamation v dot aa. Where is that v dot aa? Right? V dot. How do you use it? Right? This is how we say, right? This is how, right? Label equals to what? Right? So what I will do, I will say exclamation v dot lavel label name. Go ahead, define an attribute, and now pass the value to this attribute. Whatever value you'll pass, that will be passed to the button, right? Or a attribute, right? Label or name. Name equals to what? Label name, right? Type equals to what? String. Default equals to what? Hello. As what is this label will come here, right? First of all, I have to bring the component dot get. I will say lm. I will say var lm equals to cmp. Component dot get. What is that get? V dot. What is the attribute that I defined? Attribute I defined is label name. What is the current value? Hello. So automatically that means it will create a button called hello. Later, I will set the values. I just need to change this value. That's it. Yes, you can do that. Somewhere when you click this button, I will say, right, component dot set. Bye. Component dot set. Set. Set what? V dot label name, comma. I will say okay. Control S. I'm reloading it. Create. System is not taking. Right? Right? What is that? I gave what? Let's go here. Right? Dynamic. Sorry. Control S. Right? parsing error, right? So component dot, you can do this dynamically. Component dot, because it's inside the JSON, guys. Getting it? I'm inside the JSON. So in the JSON, I have to pass component dot get reference. V dot. What is that? LM. Oh, icons. Oh, why already LM is there now? Why I'm getting it? LM. Sorry, my mistake. Already LM is, I already pulled LM, no? Control S. There we go. I already pulled. Why I'm doing all these things inside that I'm trying to get. Create. See hello. Hello. Buy. As soon as I click on buy, I click OK. Right? We have to reload this page because already this component got created. Right? Already the component got created. Now LM, by default LM value is what? Hello. On the LM value, later this LM value I'm changing it to what? V dot label is equals to OK. I'm changing it to OK. That means label is now OK. But by that already the button is created. By then the automatically button is created. So what is happening? Even though I'm setting the value, right? System is not refreshing the value. For this, right? You have to re-render the page. You have to re-render this page. But if you re-render the whole page again, that means you have to re-render only this button again. You have to refresh. As soon as I click on buy, okay, immediately this hello button should change to okay. So for that, I have to write a re-render. See, where are the re-render use? I have to re-render what? Complete page? No. Only this dynamic. Only this dynamic I have to re-render. I have to only re-render this dynamic. You can do that. It's quite tedious. You have to define an Aura ID for this button because you have to identify in this page. I want to refresh only this button, not everything. Hello has to change to buy now. So for that, I have to declare an ID. I have to re-render it. We'll see when we'll come to the re-rendering. We have not yet come to the re-render, right? Got it. So dynamically, so whatever the value this is passed to this variable attribute called label name, that will be the button name because that's what is LM. LM is nothing but component.get, right? So realistically, if you break your head, yes, it's possible. Any other questions? Dynamic component, creation of a simple dynamic component, right? Not an array of a component, only one component. One component can create another, another can create another, and you can go in a loop. How many? No restriction, right? So what is the structure? $a dot create component. First, there are three variables. This is the first variable. First variable 0, 1. What is this? Right? What component you want? Component name. Next 0, 2. It's that particular component attribute. Right? 0, 2. There are 0, 2. ATTRIBUTS attributes in JSON. In JSON format. In JSON format. Right? Next, third one is the function. Function. In function, you have three elements. Inside this, you have three elements. What are those? Right? Give any name. Name, comma, status, comma, error. Name, comma, status, comma, error. Name, comma, status, comma, error. Now you can see that. Suppose this component else, I'm going more. Else if, I'm going by else if. Status equals to, or else. Why else if? Okay, else. Status equals to what? What are the three status I have? It gives you only three status. Incomplete or error. If status equals to incomplete, or status equals to error. That's an or. Status equals to error. Status equals to error controls. Then what do you want to do? I want to display message or console.log. Log. Console.log what? Error. Error. With a message plus. Where my message is stored? My message is stored in this error message. Plus error message. Plus error message. Suppose system is not able to create this due to some reason. I want to know what is the reason that this button was not created. I want to know what is the button, the reason the button was not created. Over a full-fledged program you have written. Right? This is called creating a dynamic component. Creating a dynamic component. In the component, I have only one b dot body. Same b dot body. System is what it's doing. It is using the same v dot body, and it's trying to generate on that v dot body. It's trying to push a new one, push a new button, push a new button. Right? Everyone clear? Right? Success. I'm changing the button colors so that next time when I do this, I'll have a complete. Right? Create a button. Hello. Hello will create a buy. When you click on buy, it displays a message. Tomorrow's class, we will see how to create multiple dynamic components, array of components. How to create an array of components. Not only this, now this button is there. How can I go ahead and I can destroy? How can I go ahead and I can destroy this component? I created this component. Now with another button, I want to go ahead and delete hello. With the buy button, I want to delete the hello button. I want to remove this button. Right? With another button, the button which was created dynamically, I want to remove. Not only that, I want to disable this create button again. Right? How to destroy components. So we will see how to destroy components.
So tomorrow session is there?
Tomorrow means Monday.
Okay.
The word tomorrow means Monday. Next class. Right? Clear now? Any other question? Somebody says line number 18. What happened to the line number 18? Line number 18. Yes. This is what I pulled. Body is called body 1. Now, again, I'm pushing that button to the body 1. And then I'm setting it back to the component. You pulled the structure from the component to the controller. You push the button structure to the pulled body 1, and now you're setting it back to the component. Pull, push, pull it, push it, and set it back. Get it, push it, set it back. This is what it is. So that's it for today, guys. Let's meet on Monday. We will start with dynamic components, array of a component. I want with a one click, I want button, 3 input fields to be created. With a button, that means I want a form, account form, complete account form I want to be created. You can do that. Complete account. Can I call existing components? Yes. I created so many components. Oh, sorry. file, right? Open these many components I created. Rupam, can I dynamically create this calculator? Yes. Click here to create calculator. As soon as you click one, it will create. You can call your, right? I created what? I just created a lightning button. This is a system component. I can create a custom components also, which I created yesterday's class, day before yesterday's class, right? LDS today I created. All these things I can put it here, right? Properties, I will not pass anything blank. You can do that. You can do that. System will create. Got it now? Yes. So we will see this tomorrow. In between, if you want to try, you can try. So this is, right, dynamic component. In an interview, favorite question: what is a dynamic component? How do you create a dynamic component? Right? Tell me some dynamic components you have created in the project. When do you create a dynamic component? What is the purpose? Can I create multiple components? I created a custom component. Can I create a complete custom component using a dynamic component? Yes. All these things we'll see tomorrow. I mean Monday's class. Thank you guys. Have a nice and wonderful day. Happy weekend. If you have any questions, you can ask.
So whatever we do in LDS, whether it could be form based or programming, everything.
Form based.
Yeah.
Why do you want to do LDS with program based? Whenever see, if I do form based, can I have a custom message? Can you display any custom message? No. I want to display a custom message. Hey, congratulations, your account got created. Hey, sorry, we just deleted your contact. We just deleted your account. Whenever you have your custom requirement, then only we go by that custom. We go by the program. If you want any type of custom message to be displayed after that email, after that button, when the button is clicked, I want an event to pass. I want to pass a data to the event, the ID, because you can see that as soon as you in the LDS programming, we saved it, we received the ID, we displayed the ID. I want to trigger an event. I want to fire an event where I want to pass the ID. With that ID, I want to pull contact and opportunity details. Can you do this with a form based? You cannot control the save button program with a form based. Form based, no programming. We need LDS programming. Whenever you have a custom requirement, like I want, whenever account is created, I want respective opportunity to be displayed. So I cannot do this form based, right? I have to do with programming. In such case, programming. In real time, both is used. Mostly form based, but if you want to display custom message, you want that with the save button, not only saving, something else should also happen, right? In that case, we go by programming LDS. We go by programming LDS. Clear now? What is the purpose? Why programming LDS is required? Whenever you want to have a custom logic behind a save button, behind a delete button, for example, you want to display custom message. Can I do by form LDS? No. Right? Form LDS doesn't tells me that your account has been saved successfully. I want a message to be displayed. In that case, I have to go by programming LDS. Clear? Yes or no? Yes, guys. All silent. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
So that's it for yep, tell me.
Yeah, sir. One more thing is that app builder and flows will covered in LWC or Lightning.
What is that?
App builder and flows, Lightning flow.
These are all Lightning. See, flow is nothing but Lightning flow is nothing but flow only. All these are covered under your admin courses, not here. Right? I will show you the Lightning app builder admin course, morning 7 o'clock batch. morning 7 o'clock batch,
Okay, sir.
right? Here it's Lightning development. I'm not doing any Lightning admin work here. All your Lightning admin work will be covered in the admin module. In the admin module, you will cover both Lightning as well as there you will see what is a flow builder, what is the app builder, how do you create a Lightning app, right? Custom apps, right? All these app builders and everything will be covered in morning 7 o'clock class.
Okay, sir.
Not a part, right? This is
Okay, sir. Thank
completely
you.
development class, not an admin class. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hey, that's it for today. Let's meet on Monday. Same link. Have a nice and wonderful day. Bye bye, guys.